Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Political Pegasus here, bringing back to you guys in a new game known as Tiny Tina Wonderland. This game is a looter shooter full of adventure and Dungeons and Dragon elements. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this game. So we're going to go ahead and pick our difficulty here. We're going to go intense, because why the hell not? This is group mode, but we're not playing in multiplayer, so I'm not going to worry about that. And we're going to jump right into the game here. Now, as you may know with my streams, I'm going to skip all of the cutscenes. If you want to go about taking a look at it, you can pick up the game on Steam at the moment. It is on a fantastic sale. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and pick our class. We have the Graveborn, the Spore Warden, the Berserker, the Blightcaller, the Sabermancer, the Clawbringer, the Spellshot, and back to the Graveborn. The Graveborn offers some really cool utility and a lot of AoE pulse control. So I think we're going to go with the Graveborn here. Let's go ahead and pop into the Graveborn, and then from there we get options here. We get body, personality, facial features, facial decorations, armor, decoration, and more. So let's go ahead and see what we can do real quick with our customization options. So we could do presets. Interesting. We could do different makeup options. We could do armor presets. Character presets custom. Okay, so we're going to go about doing a little bit of variety here. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's fine. We're not even going to see our character, to be honest with you, because everything's in first person. So if I want to go about changing it at a later date, I can. The only thing I want to make sure that's in here is going to be the voice. Because if the voice isn't good, then I'm going to deal with a lot of issues. Yeah. So let's do that.
Oh, yeah. I definitely made the right choice.
There we go. Perfect. Okay, so then we're going to continue over to the next tab here, and we're going to go ahead and select our talent stats. So let's see. We have different stats. We have strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, constitution, and attunement. Strength is crit damage, crit chance, spell cooldown, spell status, max HP, skill cooldown. Alright, I think we're going to do crit damage, because I want to be able to nerf by the Bunker Master. That's hilarious. Okay, that's just, everything's just ramped up. That's actually pretty funny. Because they actually didn't have that before. Is there anything that's just directed to crit damage? Because spell cooldown, status damage, crit damage. Yeah, we'll do Vigility. Why the hell not? And then we'll just go full. I think it's a crit damage. Yep, that works out perfectly. Alright, and then we'll go with the name known as Bartholomew III. No, we're going as Protocol Pegasus. Okay, I had to make sure I spelled my name right, or this would have been really awkward. Alright, cool. We're going to lock and load, and we're going to dive into this. Now, unfortunately, I cannot skip this set cutscene, because this is actually considered to be part of the game, so I'm going to be forced to actually look into this, which is perfectly fine. So we're just going to chill a little bit.
It said draw your hero.
Once we get into the game, I might have to adjust some of this setting, so I do apologize for that, but I haven't actually played this game off of Steam as of yet. I have played it when it originally launched off of Epic, but this is the first time all around that I happen to be streaming it, so I'm really excited to show you guys what this game's all about and what it offers. And plus, like I said, it's on a really great deal right now, so more than likely it's better to take advantage of that right now, because I think it's like half off or something stupid.
Fine. I advise that you better be a badass. We're here to slay evil and get gold.
I know you see me as a role model.
So this game in itself, in regards to what you guys are seeing as of right now, actually looks super familiar if you're into the whole Dungeons and Dragons tabletop gaming experience. So basically the way Tiny Tina ends up working, if you don't know already, is that is a spin-off off of the Borderlands collection series. And that allows you to go about playing a dungeon experience to run through Tiny Tina herself. So you play as a character of your own design with your own unique abilities and attributes that tie into different weapons and spells you can pick up later in the game. These spells and weapons not only tie into your whole character as a whole, but also give your character utility, diversity, damage, mobility, and so on and so forth. And it kind of builds your class around that perspective. And you go about continuously getting set weapons and armor throughout the course of the game by essentially doing what is called looter shooter. So you kill something, you pick up loot, and so on and so forth. I do have to change the sensitivity on the camera because it is a little bit fast already, so I do apologize for that. Let's try to drop it down to maybe 20, see if that's good. Still a little too fast. My apologies. Hold on. You always look sensitivity is really important to make sure that I'm gonna drop it down to 1 and see if that's good. Oh my god, I can't even move. Let me go ahead and boost that back up. Look sensitivity is really important. One of the reasons it is really important is because of the fact that slightly too fast. Because it's really going to affect your gameplay pretty heavily, and it's something that a lot of people don't actually do. Yeah, it's fine. It's a lot of hold on, just got to change the control, flip that over to a different keybind. Left control, crouch slide, left alt, it's going to be new crouch slide. Perfect, got it. Nice. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let me know down below in the comment section if you want the volume controlled a little bit differently, if you guys want to see something different, if you guys want to actually look at cutscenes, if you guys want to look at something different, whatever the case may be, just feel free to hit me up in the comment section to notify me on that matter, because I will be happy to adjust and accommodate for you guys, because I want you guys to be able to experience everything at first hand and be able to answer any questions you guys happen to have. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and venture off and go on the path of destruction through this epic and insane looter shooter. So within the course of this game, you can already tell I do have a few different mechanics that haven't seen since Borderlands 3, which is the ability to slide. So I can slide, which is really cool. I will get a melee-based ability, and I also do get guns. And of course, I can jump like a standard person can. You're going to hear a lot of dialogue throughout the course of the game in regards to Tiny Tina kind of explaining how the game's preface is going, because she is what is called the Dungeon Master. So, oh, nice. I got an axe. Okay, cool. Can I melee? Oh, they have melee actually set to V, and that's really awkward, so I'm just going to change that over real quick. Melee, we're gonna set to 1 because we can. Cast spell, boop, boop. Firing mode C, ADS. Okay, cool. It's really important to get your keybind set up, guys, because if you do not get your keybind set up, the game experience is absolutely horrendous. So, as I was saying before, Tiny Tina is the Dungeon Master of the dungeon-based campaign that she happens to be running here, and the other two guys, Valentine and I forget who the other one happens to be, are both members of this dungeon campaign playing their own set characters throughout the course of the campaign that you really don't run into, at least not that I've seen, playing through Tiny Tina, but I could be wrong about that. Right, yes. They're kind of just there as like moral support type of deal. But the reason I ended up wanting to pick up this game on Steam as opposed to Epic is that Steam servers just run better. If you've been gaming as long as I have been, which is probably over like 10 plus years now, Steam servers just have a tendency of being able to move and run and just feel so much better. Because in the long run, you get the ability to just be more fluent. Everything feels more natural, everything feels more precise, and everything feels a lot better. And on top of that too, you do get access to your Steam library and such too, which makes it just easier. So at the end of the day, it just makes it a lot easier when you're going through one launcher as opposed to 12. Let's see if there's anything over here. There's not. Oh, there is an enemy. Now, I have played this game before in the past, but I haven't played it in a very, very long time. I pretty much haven't played it since launch, so a lot of the changes that have been implemented throughout the course of the game are unknown to me. So they did a little changes and adjustments to make the game a little bit more, how do you put it, approachable, I suppose. Which is usually like every Borderlands series, but if you haven't played a Borderlands game before, man, you're in for a treat. This game is going to be really, really cool. It's a very fun, unique design of a looter shooter, and I can't believe they actually did a spin-off of Dungeons & Dragons with it to boot, which is really cool. So I'm actually pretty excited to get back into it, because I did have a good time with it originally when I did play it. The only reason I stopped was just because it was on Epic, and I felt as though the server... after playing games for 10 plus years, you start to pick up on the little things. like server hiccups and lag and discrepancy issues, and it kind of drove me nuts. Let's go ahead and get this. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I forgot they also have AD. They have ADS sensitivity, and I'm like, why is my sensitivity so different? There we go. Cool. Dark Skeletor. One of the cool things to note is that there are different tiers of guns that you can be able to capitalize on. And each gun has its own form of different modes. So, for example, this has a 4-shot burst mode. That's the 4-shot burst mode. And then, as you saw before, you have the 2-shot burst mode. Of course, they eat up through ammo differently. So the 4-shot's going to eat up through ammo a lot faster. And it's going to be a little bit less accurate just because of the fact that it's more of a burst fire. But it does offer a lot more damage. And it's a lot quicker, too, which is really cool. So each of them have like their own different modes. And they have their own different manufacturers. Each manufacturer has their own unique benefits to their types of weapons and guns. But there's manufacturers that tie into different elements, there's manufacturers that tie into different damage, and so on and so forth. Which is really cool. I don't know if I can actually get up here. I never tried. Oh, I can get up here. Look at that. I don't think there's anything up here, but it's always worth exploring around just a little bit, just because at the end of the day, you will get the option to be able to find what's called like loot dice. Loot dice make it so that way the loot that you end up picking up is going to be a lot better going forward, and you can go about getting what's called legendary loot. And legendary loot is one of the better loot values in the course of the game. That's why it's legendary. And you can do more damage with it, and has different special effects, and that's really what it's all about, is really the special effects portion of it, as opposed to the damage, because the special effects are pretty freaking awesome. By special effects, I mean like the elemental damage output, or different animations tied into it, like flying bats, or like different spell casting, and so on and so forth. So it's really, really cool. And that really synergizes your kit really well too, because you can actually make it so that way your kit can do some crazy stuff. So you can do meteor showers, to swarms of fire, to elemental damage breaks, and so on and so forth. So it's actually really freaking cool. Let's go ahead and swing on over here and get back into melee range. So as you can see right now, these guys that happen to have the gray base health bars just take regular base damage. You'll run into enemies that have different color variation health bars, like red, or you'll have ones that are gold, or ones that are blue, and so on and so forth. Depending on the color variation of that set health bar will vary depending on the elemental damage type it can be affected to. So for example, if it's blue, it's going to be lightning. If it's red, fire. If it's like a gold bar, anything to do with like acid, and so on and so forth. Applying the correct elemental effects damage type to that set's enemy will apply not only more damage, but it will also apply additional like CC effects and so on and so forth too. Like stagger, slows, stuns, and so on and so forth. Which is actually really cool. So this here is considered to be a badass. So a badass is actually... Oh, is it Tab? Oh, we're going to skip the tutorial because I don't care about it. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and pick everything up here, because I think I got 2 different guns. Nice. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and... Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and... What? Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so basically what this allows you to do is that you have access to have 4 guns equipped, and you also have access to have a melee equipped. There are different variations of weapons that you can capitalize on, so it goes from a different tier listing. So you can do from like gray to green to blue, I think to purple to orange. And that goes the same with like shields and different spells and so on and so forth. That'll be a little bit more accessible to you when you actually have the means to be able to... give me one moment. When you actually have the means to be able to get more gear. So here is your skill tree. This is going to be your skill tree pertaining to your ability. So right here is going to be your overall ability, which is going to be your power. So when you cast that, it's going to do the special effect for whatever power type that is. And then you have your stats and attributes, which are all going to be passive. These are going to be able to enhance the overall spell that you have for that set power, or change the effect of what that spell ends up doing. Then you have your stat tree. Your stat tree is going to be a passive as well, which is going to enhance your crit chance, your spell cooldown, spell status, so on and so forth. And then it's going to tell you down below, like I have one more skill point, so I can actually throw it into something here. So I can do spell cooldown rate. I can do free damage dealt for every companion she has. I don't think I have any companions yet. We're just going to do... I can do maximum health, but we're actually going to do cooldown rate. I think that's going to be more approachable for me. Cool. Nice. Then we're going to revive. And if you have not played this game before, this game is multiplayer. You can play, I think, up to like 4 different people. It is also cross-platform too, which is freaking awesome. So you can do it from console. I think it's also released on Nintendo Switch. It's even released on the Steam Deck, which is actually really surprising. I think it runs relatively well. Use skill 3. Oh, that would be my power. Nice.
The tomb is inside.
So as you notice, after casting that ability, the spell on the right-hand corner does happen to go on cooldown, so you do have a little bit of time before that comes back up. I think I can set it where I actually have numbers tying it around it, so I can actually tell like what the cooldown rate is. But that I'm not too sure. I'd have to double check. Okay, let's fly through here. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and... Don't be afraid to go about utilizing your spells too. Honestly, when they come off of cooldown, they're really cool to use, and to be honest, they don't really cost anything. They just happen to go on cooldown. So don't bother saving them, just keep using them. And don't be afraid to use melee here either too. Melee is actually really strong and really good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I hold down my melee, and depending on the circumstances, you do get a dash, which is really cool. So the dash actually allows you to go about dashing, essentially, which makes it easier to close the gap. Nice, let's go ahead and pick that up. We got a guy over there. Nice. Nice. Different weapons will have different drop-off effects as well, so depending on, like, if you have a weapon that is going to be casting, like, arrows, like this one, you're going to see it drops off a little bit. If you have a more precise weapon, like a sniper rifle, you're going to get a little bit farther distance, so on and so forth. So the guns have a little bit of variation to it. There are specific characters that tie into, like, Pacific-based guns that are better with, like, snipers or rockets or so on and so forth, but it really varies. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pick those up real quick. Oh, that's right, I did get 2 different guns. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and open up an inventory again. And let's equip that to there. Let's put that there. So these are both dolls, and because they're both dolls, you know what? No. No, we're gonna do... Yeah, screw it. We're gonna do that. And let me double check through here. Yep, screw it. We're gonna do that.
I've been working on a campaign. It's got orcs and...
There we go. Usually you don't want to use the same gun type because they'll use the same ammo consumption. And when they use the same ammo consumption, you'll end up running into a lot of issues down the line, especially early on, because you don't have as much ammo as most. Oh, it's a semi. Oh, there we go. Now it's a burst. Nice. I actually did pick up a elemental gun. Not bad. Let me go ahead and just toss these. Perfect. Especially playing on higher level difficulties, you really want to focus on using elemental based weapons because they'll min-max your damage and make it a lot easier for you in the future. Nice. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. What we got over here? Oh, dang. Okay. There we go. Not bad. Nice. Alright, cool. You can also do this. This should open up every... Hold on. That should open up every chest in the area. Nice. Well, in the area of what you can hit.
Grab that spell book.
I gotta change my key bindings again, because I want to make it so that way my... Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, put that up. Nice. Okay. Nice. Ooh, I did get some mail. Hey, I got a legendary weapon in the mailbox. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Oh, I also got a legendary spell. Oh, that's cool. Cool. And this is why we mess with key bindings, ladies and gentlemen. Because now I should be able to instantly swap my weapons. Nice, yes I can.
They should be fun.
Cool.
With the spell book equipped, you can cast the frost spell contained within.
So this,
Ice magic is extra strong against the undead. They got none of that greasy flesh to keep them.
wait, how do I cast spells again? Oh, it's two. Okay.
Get into the tomb crypt. Here's gotta
So
get
this is the legendary base weapons that ends up exploding on impact, which is actually really cool. And I think, whoops. Okay. I changed my whatchamacallit without realizing. My alternate fire mode. Yeah, I can make that. Rebinding fire mode, press any input to bind. Can I do one of that? I don't remember if that was anything. I hope it wasn't. Okay. We'll do 4 bursts.
The
Yep.
floorboards of the throne hall seem
Oh, it's immune. There we go. Nice. Oh, I also have to change that as well. My apologies, I keep swapping back into the control scheme here. I just have to make sure I get this right, or else it's going to screw me over during a boss fight. And I think there's one coming up, and I want to make sure it's going to be good. It was previous weapon. Yeah, it's that one. I don't give a crap about previous weapons, so I'm just going to put it on my P or something stupid that I'm not going to use.
hurtle down into the depths beneath the castle.
There we go. Cool.
Smells of old stone. You know their secrets.
There we go.
Duchess sucks.
Nice. Achievement unlocked. Haha.
Prophecies? I spit upon prophecies. Tuh. That was me spitting. Because they suck. For 6 generations, my family has clung to this.
You hear a rumble and a booming laugh that seems to come.
I actually don't know how I triggered that dialogue. That was actually a lot more dialogue than when I remember. Let's go ahead and open that up.
Oh, I can even laugh right back at you.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
How'd that feel?
I found it! A tomb inside of a crypt! The perfect hiding place. I am
Ooh, I was able to trigger the dash. Look at that. That's nice. And then I'm going to trigger the AoE explosion off of the spell. Nice. And then that floating head is a spell. And then the AoE explosion is my power. So spells can be changed at whim depending on what you have equipped here. So if I were to swap this out to this, it's going to be a different spell, and I'll show you guys. So now I get what's called magic missiles.
The waystone glows.
Pretty cool. But I like the floating head because it's stronger, so I'm going to use that for the time being.
Magic within your chest, within your mind, within your soul. It asks a question.
Now I'm going to swing on back here.
Odd.
You know what I'm realizing? I gotta confirm in here. No, they still do have loot dice. Okay. So I've missed a shit ton of these already, and I already know that for a fact. But at the end of the day, that's okay. It's okay. I can always go back at, when I make other characters and stuff, and I'll get them then. Because apparently, these loot dice are account bound. So whatever character ends up picking it up, you automatically unlock it for all the other characters. Loot dice is basically the more dice you end up collecting, the better the chances that you have to get random drops of legendaries from like bosses and what is known as badasses, which is considered like elite enemies or aka like bosses or mini bosses. It just depends. Really kind of depends on what the game's feeling at that point. All right, skip that. Let's go ahead and proc that. I don't actually think I hit him, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to hit him with my spell here. Ooh. Ended up getting pretty low there. I'm going to open up some chests, see if I can get some health, which I got a little bit back, so I'll take it. Ooh. But I go ahead and shoot my ice. Ice is actually really good against enemies with, Oh, that sucks. Ice is actually really good against enemies that, are gray bars, so like skeletons and stuff. Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. There we go. Nice. Oh, let's not get that close because I don't want to end up getting bursted down. Yeah. We'll get to seal and Dragon Lord away in a moment. Let it swing on over. Boom. Looks like I rolled on that one. Let me just open up this real quick and we're going to dive into some stuff here. I didn't do that. So what I'm doing here is I'm marking stuff. So this is everything I'm marking is considered to be junk. So when I go to the shop, it makes it so that way I can instantly sell it, which is actually really cool.
Oi, Dragon Lord, come and get it.
I just wish that
Yeah, not happening. The Fate Maker never beats the villain.
oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. Okay. Crossplay on. Group privacy, local only, open to public, invite only, friends only. That sucks. So if I do, what if I do local only? Does that?
Still.
No, it still instantly pauses it. That sucks. I was hoping that I can make it so that way, connect to land. Yeah, I was hoping that way I can make it so that way I can, oh, that's how I change it.
You're stronger than the ones
I was hoping I could make it so that way I can actually, when I access my inventory, I don't pause it, but it looks like it's still being paused every freaking time, so whatever. Because then I can access my inventory while they're talking dialogue and I can progress the story, but I can't do anything while they're actually talking, which kind of sucks. Oh my goodness, I got so much loot. I got so much loot. Let's see what else I got. Nothing there. I got a Hyperius, which I'm not huge on, but I think I did get a new shotgun, I think. Yeah, so we'll hold on to that. We could do type, manufacturer, score. We're gonna rotate it by score. So one thing to note with throughout the course of the game is that this is a really important aspect too, because if you don't have the score, then you can't actually get better gear. And what do I mean by score? So basically the way it works is that you see here that the item score is 104. So this is 103, this is 44, this is like 63 and such. This is 28, that's 14. So that's 43. I don't really need those. I'm going to mark those off. But basically, you want to have the stuff that has higher rating scores on it. So that way you can actually get better drops. If you don't have the stuff that's rated as a higher gear score, your drop value will only pertain to the gear score that you currently have equipped. So for example, if I have, let's go back here. If I have this axe, this green, that is better, that's an item score of 44 active, then I'm only gonna, my next melee weapon drop will only be a 44 or a little bit above a 44. But if I have a 63, my next melee weapon drop should be higher than a 63. And that's kind of how the drops work. No one really explains that to you. You kind of just gotta figure it out on your own, unfortunately. But yeah, but a
To warn Queen Buttstown,
little helpful tip
Lord's escape.
that makes your gameplay a lot better in the long run. I think I just got the
You must
quest for it, but I didn't actually get the
Wonderlands,
Peter.
capital
Okay.
city of bright growth.
So another cool thing about Tiny Tina, or anything revolving around the Borderlands series, which I've known to fall in love with, is that it gives you the ability to do whatever the hell you want. So, like, for example, like if I wanted to stop at any point in time, I could instantly hop back in. I can instantly hop in with a teammate. I can instantly hop out with a teammate. I can instantly go into an open plan and play with 4 other people. I can instantly do side quests to main story. I can instantly farm dungeons. I can, you know, push through the main story to get to endgame content and so on and so forth. There's a lot of options at your disposal that wouldn't normally be introduced to you within the course of a lot of types of like shooter types of games. Because they're really deprived on, hey, we're gonna have a main story, and then we're gonna have a uh, we're gonna have a main story, and then we're gonna have multiplayer, and then we want you to drive with the multiplayer, like Titanfall 2, or Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty, or so on and so forth, or Battlefield, and so on and so forth. Because in reality, they just want you to heavily focus on the generalistic idea that there isn't anything else besides a main story to do. But within a looter shooter concept like Borderlands or Tiny Tina that you see here, you get the ability to be able to do a lot more than what you would be able to do normally. So you get the ability to you know, do side quests, do a main quest. You get the ability to do DLC based content. You get the ability to do dungeons. You get the ability to do multiplayer based content and more. There's no like PvP, unfortunately, but there is a lot more variety and utility within the course of like games like these, as opposed to you know, games like Titanfall 2, Modern Warfare, and stuff like that. Not saying that they don't have their place, but what I am saying is that it makes it for a much more relaxing, fun-oriented experience to kind of delve into the mystical world of Dungeons and Dragons and kind of be engulfed by the elements of what this game happens to offer and what it can do for you. So it's actually really, really cool. And it's a lot of fun. And it's a good time because, in all honesty, I get to kind of just delve into it and not worry about, you know, performing at like my highest peak or whatever the case may be in every single instance, because of the fact that
There's all sorts of goodies and behind things you can punch.
I'm playing in a multiplayer setting. You know, I'm playing in a more competitive based setting. Don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for those games at the end of the day, and there's no rhyme or reason why you wouldn't. It's just, it's not as appealing in some cases after working like a 10-hour shift or dealing with bullshit all day to come home and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pop off, and it's like, great. Great. I'm gonna get in a sweaty ass lobby and have to fucking pop off every 12 seconds.
And these are his cousins from out of state.
And why are they taking?
Uh,
I'm so glad you asked because they are also bombs.
Great. Nice to meet you, Dimitri.
so these here, that I ended up encountering is considered to be a shrine piece. A shrine piece has the ability to be able to essentially give you different buffs, and these buffs can capitalize on your overall ability to be able to do different things like faster movement speed, healing, so on and so forth. And you'll get these buffs when you run different dungeons and whatnot. I gotta change some stuff up. I do apologize. Season 1. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. I'm like, why am I doing that? Oh, cool.
Never know who might give you the old back puncher. It's always the last person you expect.
Do I only have 2 weapons? I do only have 2 weapons. Okay.
Not you, person. I'm sure your back is fine.
Alright, let's go ahead and flip that up. There we go. That has auto tracking, so I'm not really worried about it. There we go. Now I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with that. I had to switch melee to my 2 because it was feeling really awkward. Here we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Whoa, that's bad. So as you can see here, because of the elemental effect known as ice, I end up actually being able to proc a... Get the hell out of here. Is that a katana? See how it's 72 though? Nice. Let's test this katana out. Where's the last enemy? There. Oh, there's a few of them actually. Let's go ahead and hit that, because I know that will hit a few different enemies. And I know I can't get up there, so... Actually, I can get up there. Hold on. There we go. Anything else over here? Ooh. Hello, good sir. Nice. So another cool aspect about the melee that I always forget about is you can actually hold the melee down. Nice. Okay. To be able to just continuously melee. There's no combos though. Which kind of sucks. I would like more intricate melee system, but you know, you need to take what you can get. I didn't get anything else. That's 47. I'll take that. And then everything else I'm just gonna trash. And one thing to note is that if you've never played a looter shooter before, for the love of God, please do not hold your please do not hold on to crap. It's not worth it. Just get rid of it. The only thing I will allow to hold on to is different elemental types, but like I really like this is a shotgun. No, it's a dolly. So get rid of that dolly and I'll keep the shotgun dolly in case I run out of ammo. But that's it. And this is a higher rating, so I'll get rid of that. Perfect. Do not hold on to stuff. For the love of God, please. Just get rid of everything, because it's not worth it. It will outscale you at the end of the day. It's not worth keeping. Because in reality, it just won't do you any good in the long run. It will just fill up your inventory, make it harder for you to loot. It's not worth it. You will get much better stuff later on, so don't worry about it. Don't stress it. Just get it out of there. I just cleared that, so we're gonna go ahead and flip back through here.
You could totally thwack that thing over and cross it. Dang.
So this area that we're currently in is the Dungeons and Dragons map on the tabletop campaign. That access area I think is DLC based content, which I don't know if I have access to. Take a look. Oh, I do have access to. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I bought the DLC. I can't remember. I bought so many games. Black Friday, you know how it is. I think with the DLC, this game was 40, I think, which it was originally over 60. So it's a pretty good freaking deal, and that was without DLC. This is a storage vault, which transfers between each individual character. Pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. I don't think it does. I think it's just a storage vault for your character. This is level 13 quest. We're going to go ahead and accept it. We're going to go ahead and tune. Offer souls. Spend lost souls at the wheel. Alright, I'm spending 25 souls at the wheel. Let's see what this does. Spin, 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 spin. What'd I get? Oh my god, I love this DLC. This is the best DLC ever. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop that open. That's freaking awesome. We're gonna use the katana. Ooh. Acid. Alright, we're gonna keep it, but I'm not gonna use it unless I absolutely need to. Let me go ahead and see. Did I get anything else purple? No, it was literally all melee weapons. That kind of blows. But nonetheless, it works for me. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and swing into the shop here, and we're just gonna sell all my junk. Shop doesn't really have anything good. Not gonna worry about it. Refill ammo.
A cloud of skepticism. You doubt my ability to read your fate, as you should. Those who make fate aren't captive to its whims like the rest of us.
That's weird.
Now, fortune I have.
I actually don't have a. Huh. A refill health. I don't have a button for that. What the hell? Hold on. Open one primary use, secondary use. Could be a secondary use. Mine. It's not as possible. Yeah, we could do that. Okay.
Partnership in your future.
There we go. Okay, cool. I was like, what is going on?
Kind of partnership.
Refill ammo. Okay, perfect. That's 57. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna actually go about doing is I'm gonna go and just do this real quick. Hold on, guys.
Look into a mirror and say yes to what you see. You've come this far.
Just go ahead and do this.
A little farther to hurt.
Give me one moment. Just want to fix something. Okay, should be good. Should I offer more souls? I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Let's offer more souls. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Ooh, more purple stuff. Okay. What we got here? Ooh, that is promising. That's a 58. That's a 58. We're gonna keep that actually, and get rid of those two. Get rid of that. That we'll keep. I didn't get any of those. That kind of sucks. We will put that on, and I will get rid of that. We'll keep that. Alright, we'll go to the shop again. I'm out of souls. So what we'll do is we'll just do that to sell junk. That's 57, which I might do. That's a Dahlia. This guy is just a standard ward. Can I compare? I can compare. Yeah. Skip tutorial, facials, bodies, presets, body type, voice, facials, armor, decoration, fashion with armor. This is all changed. We just gotta change this up just slightly because this is ugly as hell. So let's go ahead and just change that up real quick. Let's make it a little bit more approachable for me. Alright, let's do yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll do, yeah, that works. And then we'll do that. And then, nope, the one I had before is fine. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do, no. No. Huh. Huh, that's interesting. I guess I didn't get the, wait, hold on. Oh, I can do emotes. Oh, that's interesting. Here, session material. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, cool. I guess I didn't get any hoods yet.
That was a rhetorical question. I know I'm amazing.
Okay, cool. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slink through the DLC here and see what the DLC happens to offer. Because if we can hound more souls, then that would be awesome, actually. So there's different. Well, normal humans go from left to right, so we'll start at the left-hand side. Find 2 smalls in the chest. Got it. What is this? What's happening? Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay. I got sucked into a vortex without any form of permission. God dang it. I mean, I guess I gave him consent considering I touched it.
Is there anything in this world you're afraid of?
I don't tell people my
I don't know what this is. I think it's just like a dungeon run.
suddenly and in the middle of an
Oh, jeez.
role-play.
I see. Well,
Oh, gee.
I'm
Jeez.
afraid of being powerless. We can't all be fate makers.
Oh, Jesus.
Most of us
Okay.
lost
Well, this is going to be interesting.
caught in fate's way.
I actually don't know why these guys are so powerful.
Even if it's imagined.
Hold on. Oh, it's interesting. I don't do any damage to them.
Quiet. I was
Huh.
robbed, really,
Huh.
in every sense of the word.
I wonder why that scaling is so high.
Hope to
Hold on. I just gotta see what level I'm at. They should have been scaled to my level.
back my actual money. What monster's reflection shines in that?
Find the 2 soul chests in the... Okay. What is this? Destroy all elemental barrels and blah, blah, blah.
Dead and back.
I wonder if they're all like that. Hold on, let's just take a look.
I hope you got a strong stomach.
I wonder if it's because of the mode that I'm in. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. I'm stupid. I think the weapon I'm using is... Oh no, it's still higher combat rating. Yeah, it's still much higher than those guys. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Let's see if it was just that area or not.
Lies Theodore. Emphasis on the odor. He's the sole warden of this prison.
Okay, so I have to go over there.
So is the sole person to want a job.
No, I don't do damage to these guys. That's really weird.
Look at my insane. It takes multiple cannon shots to destroy those.
Hmm. Huh, yeah, that's really weird.
But he wants you to come in because no soul has ever gotten out.
Okay. I guess we'll just rush into the objective, technically speaking, because I don't actually have to kill them. I just don't know why that is. That's so weird. Because they should be scaled to my level, and I should be able to do damage to them. Even with using the correct elemental weapon and weapons that happen to pertain to my current level, I'm still not doing damage to them. Wow, they didn't even bother to flinch at my move. Okay. Okay, we'll take a little bit longer to kill them, but since they are skeletons, they will be more acceptable to ice, which is perfectly fine, so. And I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just hit fire to maximize my overall mobility, and then from there I'll be able to kite them around. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so I can't actually... Oh, I can vault over this. Okay, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what is going on?
Keep your wormy fingers off my cannon.
Okay, let's see if I can get to the objective here. Door's locked. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's see how well I can do damage to these things. This is super weird, though. I should be able to do a lot more damage than this. That's so weird. So the scaling for the DLC-based content means that it's not accurate. That kind of sucks. Let's see if I can kite these guys around a little bit. I'm trying not to get hit because they literally can like two-shot me. As you can clearly see there, he tickled me and he dropped my shields down by like 20%.
Magic time. I'll get the elf back.
I can't believe I didn't kill him though. Huh. That's so interesting.
I'm okay.
So that mode that you end up seeing there is called Last Actually, I don't know what they call it in this game. Save your soul, yeah. That's what they end up calling it. Wow. I'm not gonna be able to get back up. That sucks. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we'll skip over the DLC corresponding to this time frame at the moment, just because it's not actually accurate. That kind of sucks. I was hoping that it would be a little bit more accurate.
And very
Okay. So we'll skip over the DLC and then we'll run it back. We'll run back to the main campaign storyline. Because the main campaign storyline will be a little bit more approachable for me depending on my level range. I don't know why the DLC content isn't actually scaled to my appropriate level though. I mean, it seems as though that it is, but it's clearly not. I wasn't doing any damage to those guys, which is really weird because my item level gear is what it should be. Weird. Okay. I'll have to do some more investigation on my own accord to figure out why that is. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and swing back here. I do like the concept though. Give you set objectives and then utilize those objectives to be able to whatchamacallit, be able to get additional souls to be able to spend to get better gear and stuff like that too. Which is a really good way of getting gear early on actually. So actually pretty cool. But for some reason it's not working appropriately. Alright, swing on over. Dang, that's crazy. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Not bad. Okay, let's see if I can do something here. I'm just very curious if I was to do this. No, it doesn't do anything for me. Okay. Wonder if I did this though. Hold on. Let me try something. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Just want to. Oh, my apologies. I'll double check. Ba 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 ba. All right, cool. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's take a look at everything. What we got? What we got? Where are these enemies at? There we explosion. See, now I'm actually doing appropriate damage. Before I wasn't doing the damage. That's crazy. Nice. There we go. Not bad. Nice. Okay. There we go, level 4. Okay, so what we got here? Nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. So you can clearly see that now I'm actually going about doing a lot more damage than I was before. There we go. Not bad.
Alive, huh? Just better grab that shrine piece. Saves me a trip.
I kind of want to check something real quick. Okay. I'll swim back in here. Okay. Hold on. Kind of want to check something. Uh, whatever. Okay, let me see. Let me check something here, 'cause I'm curious to see something. Hmm. Doesn't even come up on the list. It's almost impossible to find.
A shrine piece catches your sweet little eye.
So this guy's totally gonna try and kill us, right?
Girl, say what?
His name is literally Backstab.
That's probably just a coincidence. Mool Ah would surely grant you fabuloso. This shrine is dedicated to Mool.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Ah, the patron god of Kashmir.
Oh, this is the actual map, which I forgot to open. That's pretty funny. Alright, so I think that's going to be pretty much it for me, guys, tonight. I'm going to cut it a little bit early. From there, if you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, leave them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Later. Whoops. My apologies.